Good morning, everybody. Joe here from Watches with Joe and Kevin, back for episode 2 of season 2 of Halt and Catch Fire. Great revelation at the end, really. Mutiny was kind of being run by nobody. Anarchy sounds like a lot of fun in theory. In practice, it's awfully messy and inefficient. And that's what Mutiny has been. It's just been kind of a jumbled mess. And they, Cameron and Donna both decided that they needed somebody to run the place, but neither one of them wanted to do it. I really get where Donna's coming from. I'm already a mother. I don't need to be a mother here, too. I'd like to focus on my actual job at my job. And, of course, the right answer presented itself at the end. Boz getting out of prison and Cameron there to pick him up. He's the perfect guy to be a project manager and to kind of oversee people at Mutiny or anywhere. I mean, he's a leader. He was a great leader, even at the end when the last season brilliantly kind of set up that you thought Boz was going to be kind of adversarial, right? He was going to be a bad guy, a foil for the three heroes of the show was kind of the setup, but you realize pretty quickly that's not the case at all. Not only does Boz believe in what they're doing, but he would take really, really big steps to make sure they were able to get it done. He was a really good mentor to Cameron. Probably could have been to the other two as well if their egos weren't completely driving them. But I'm going to be honest, I'm really as much, if not more so, excited to watch Mutiny now with Cameron and Donna and Boz there than I am to see what Joe and Gordon are up to. I didn't consider it in the first season, even as, Cameron clearly walked away from Cardiff. Is a real possibility now that Cardiff is gone and everyone's kind of going their separate directions that Joe and Gordon never work together again. Like they're just, I feel like everyone's going to kind of keep coming in and out of everybody's lives in a number of different ways, but actually working together on a project, I don't know. It may or may not happen on this show. I'm not really sure what that's going to look like moving forward. It's really possible that because we had this computer revolution coming, I mean, we're following Cameron through the gaming thing, and gaming is really important, right, in the computer industry. It's one of the biggest money generators, but it's not the only one. So maybe we'll get to see Gordon kind of doing his own thing in one avenue, and Joe doing his own thing as well, to kind of get a bigger scope, right, of the evolution of the computer age in the 80s, which I'm pretty excited about. All right, go ahead and get started here. I want to thank all of our Patreon subscribers who are here with us. Thank you. Give a special thank you to all of our super patrons. AB, Actuarial Lurker, Balash Foldes, Chris, Derek Peterson, MTC93, Jamie Morgan, Jeff, Christy Goverston, NJ, Sudhugunda Varapu, Torgeir Lingstad, WearPanda47, Natasha Norris, and Yannick from Montreal. Thanks so much, guys. Really glad you're here. In the link in the description below, you'll find our Patreon page. We're way ahead of everything on Patreon. You will have to sync and watch along on your own source material on Patreon. You're only going to see here us due to copyright law.
Heliskine in Bulgaria. The chalet I stayed at had beds like a Soviet prison.
Is that James Cromwell? It is, yeah. Voice, very distinguished voice.
Hell no. My parents ran a carpet store. Worked there into my 20s. So at 26, unskilled, I set out to eat the world for breakfast. My boss had me cut some corners and the river caught fire.
Cuyahoga River.
Of course, I got fired anyway.
Burn on, old river, burn on.
We all have to take our lumps before we come into our own. Makes getting there all the more sweet.
I believe that too, actually.
I love your daughter very much. Because, among other things, she's skeptical, like you.
Then you won't mind me asking how you intend to support her.
Don't worry, I'm considering several options.
What about oil?
Oil's all about digging in the past. I've never been that interested. If I were you, I would be looking to diversify.
Into what?
Something forward-looking. For me, that's still tech. And will be until proven otherwise.
I don't know if he's going to like that.
I think with your checkered work history, and that's the nice way of putting all the things I've heard, you don't have a whole lot of options right now. I think you'd have a tough time getting a job selling waffle irons. You really want to put yourself through all that?
Say yes.
Whatever it takes.
You won't easily get a new job. If I haven't made myself clear, I'm offering you one.
Yeah, it's a lifeline here.
I don't know who you think I am, but I'm not looking for charity.
And I'm not looking to give it.
I may even teach myself C. Who says I'm only hardware? Any special requests tonight, dear wife? Duck à l'orange?
He's trying.
I went to the bank yesterday to try and increase Mutiny's credit limit. The guy there just laughed at me. I'm afraid without longer-term data, he'll balk at our projected growth.
Hey, look, you always killed your presentations at TI.
He's actually kind of taken on the role of being a really supportive spouse.
Fly in, babe!
I like this sign of Gordon that we didn't see last season, but I'm not sure about his health.
Why is this sequence not done? What the hell?
Standalone messaging, no game. We're calling it Mutiny Community, but we're open to something snappier. Not too many.
Donna, we talked about this. You can try this, but we're falling behind on games.
Wait, shut. Look, our first user. No game, just chat. Hi. How are you?
He's going to sign out immediately. Yeah. Chat rooms are going to be big. What's up, Boz? It's like the Willy Wonka entrance, the fake injury.
They got me with a water cannon. Blasted me off a second-story catwalk. Pow! You guys buying me that? Who is this?
Archimedes legend.
I'm assuming that Cameron told what he really did, the way these guys were hating him when he was gone.
You're working here now?
Awesome!
Yes, sir. Just signed on as employee number 17.
You son of a bitch. It's good here. I'll sit there, for God's sake.
I think he's a great hire for this. I just don't know why Cameron didn't tell anybody. You know, for Cameron saying she doesn't want to be in charge of anything, she's making a lot of executive decisions by herself. Like, we shouldn't do chat rooms, and Boss is going to come be project manager.
You have nosebleeds before?
Well, not since Jarrett Fuller used to punch me on the playground. Back when we were chasing deadlines on this computer we were building, I used cocaine for a brief spurt.
How brief and how much?
2-3 months, and I don't know, whenever we needed it.
Cocaine is a tropane alkaloid that can burn your nasal membranes if you don't die from a heart attack or a stroke.
Okay, so maybe this is just post-cocaine stuff.
No, I'm not one of those people that gets addicted to stuff easily.
You could have at least told me.
What? We're
Yeah.
both sick of playing boss.
Cameron, he's an ex-convict, which is not exactly the smartest hire when we're in the market for more funding. Don't do this. Don't threaten what we're building here out of guilt or feeling sorry for him.
Donna, he stays.
We talked about being in this together. This isn't what we talked about.
I agree. I think Cameron is not the anarchist she thinks she is. I think Cameron is more of a, we can all do whatever we want as long as it's what I want. I feel like things are going to crash for Gordon. He's way too happy. And he's the only one on the show that seems to be getting their way right now. He's going to turn it on and blow his breaker. Oh, come on, man.
I was just thinking about your father offering me that job.
Again, I'm still mad at him. It's the classic Jacob Wheeler ambush.
I thought it was a nice gesture.
Why would you? I mean, we joked about that. You called that place a mausoleum.
3D computer modeling is really shaking up the industry, changing where and how to drill. I could get into that.
What about those other jobs?
Are there other jobs?
Didn't pan out. I'm genuinely interested.
Or maybe you're just tired of waiting. When you said you were waiting for contact, I didn't think you meant from my father.
Oh, this is a deal breaker for her.
And we'd have to move to Dallas.
Would that make you unhappy?
If you want the job, this job, take it.
I don't know about that. This smells like doom to me.
Monthly burn rate is actually. Watch out! Guys, take it outside.
God.
Hi, Gordon.
You hear that? Could it be that I got a second phone line so that we could go online and talk at the same time?
Yeah, that's probably it.
Or maybe I could, help out and...
Really, I'm sorry. I love you, darling. I'll see you at home, okay?
Gordon needs to find a new project bad. Get on the chat room. Maybe make some friends.
No! There's no way you shot first. I shot 100 milliseconds after the game started.
Oh my god, is he really going to call and complain?
Hello? Stan, it's Gordo. What are you doing right now?
What? You changed into that? Was I supposed to dress like that?
Yes.
Damn it, I could have.
Excuse me, Miss Howell, Miss Clark. Mr. Bondham will see you now.
So you have put up chess checkers, backgammon, tank battle, and parallax. Not exactly in a hurry, are we?
Well, Parallax actually has 21 chapters.
My nephew got hooked on it. That's why I took this meeting. But then he got bored. Around chapter 13, it's nowhere near as good as what Atari's been pumping out.
Cartridge games may look better for a while, but online gaming is the future.
Only if there's a profitable way to sustain it.
That's exactly right. And that's why we're here.
How do you really know that there are enough users out there to make us all a killing?
In-store inquiries, word of mouth, there's a whole world of data.
Yeah, with proof like that, how can I argue with you?
Yeah.
Do you have or want kids?
No.
I have two. What does that have to do with it?
If you two, as you claim, are really going to run this business, I need to know that you're fully committed, long term, over, biological imperatives.
Oh my god. Yeah, that sucked. I mean, that was a meeting where it was like, is your woman brain going to get in the way? Interesting, the music choice made it sound like something big was happening in a montage, and he gets up and it's just dead.
Welcome to Data Entry. I'll show you to your desk.
HR told me to come down to B2, and I think there's been a mistake.
No mistake. You're on my clipboard.
He's doing data entry, is that right?
The process of digitizing the company's records
This is not something he's going to do.
1974.
Does Jacob know this is what I'm working on?
Jacob Wheeler?
Never mind. Done by hand.
Oh no, we use optical character recognition, which we correct by hand.
He's not going to make it through a day of this.
Kahuna over there, but you'll have to ask me first, okay?
This is not going to work.
See? Right there. You should be dead, not me. It's like the timing's off or something. There's more in the drawer.
No thanks. Surprised you're still...
Yeah.
I thought it was just a goof when we were finishing the Giant Pro.
Look, I found some left over. What am I supposed to do? Throw it away? Okay, on 3, fire your tank. Ready? 3. Damn it! What is going on here? I mean, we glitch or something in the...
Why don't we take a break?
I gotta call Donna and tell her about this. I mean, this is one of her flagship games.
Yeah, Gordon's not doing okay here. I thought he was doing okay to start this episode, but not so much.
Will you help me out? Will you go pick up the girls from school?
What? No.
You can figure it out.
Oh my god.
Here, and feel free to, buy him some snacks.
That's nuts. Why would the girls go with him?
He touched the soap. He touched the soap.
God, everyone is so lost right now.
Where's Donna?
Whoa! Look who's here.
There's a major problem with tank battle. The game's not fair.
Dude, we've got bigger headaches right now. And it's a good thing Cameron isn't here.
There's times when I fire at my opponent and the game doesn't read it and I get killed.
Oh, wow. Well, couldn't it be that you're just shooting second?
No. Hey, your system's reading inputs from multiple modems, right?
Duh.
But every user shares that hazard equally.
But it doesn't reflect who shot first. What's the point of playing a game if the outcome is random?
I get that, actually.
You timestamp the input from each individual modem. You put them in the correct time sequence before you execute them. That way, whoever shot first wins.
We should do that.
Guys, find Donna. Someone tried to kidnap her kids.
Yeah.
Gordon Clark here. Actually, that was a friend of mine that I asked to... we're supposed to call first. I'm sorry for the trouble, Principal Hawkins.
Oh my god, Gordon.
I'll be right there.
Father of the year again.
Pizza deliveries for a week, if not a single word.
A month. Plus soda.
I mean, they don't want what's next or vision. They want an Adam's apple. Hey.
Cameron,
What?
you should see this.
They had a power fries about an hour ago. Fried a connector or some such. You might want to go take a look at that.
It's exactly like our Parallax, except with better graphics.
I can see that. Some ripped off Parallax and is just giving it away.
He hacked into our network?
I don't... Here. Tom Rendon.
Okay, check the list, see if he's a subscriber.
2123 Clarendon Street. He's even still logging on.
Is he here in town? Hire him.
Hey, Tom Rendon?
Oh, mutiny.
We appreciate your business for the last 10 months, but you can't just copy our game and expect to get away with it.
I made it a whole lot better, and if I wanted to get away with it, I might have, not signed it.
What, you think a couple of girls won't sue your ass into the ground?
You won't sue me because then you're going to make me mad, and then I'm not going to tell you how to make your game better.
Hire him.
Listen, you might think you made the game better, but we do games online.
You don't want to use spaghetti code. You want to make more with less. That's the real art of it. Combined with anti-aliasing, don't do it all in C. You also cut back on memory. Beer offer still stands.
Yeah, go in and talk to the guy.
Look, just don't do it again, okay? Or we're gonna have a serious problem.
Yes, ma'ams.
Motherload. It's to Cameron from Boz. I bet it's the last one he sent from jail. Boz went out for smokes.
Oh, come on.
Wait, won't that ruin it?
I can fix it.
These guys are gross. That's pretty private.
Dear Cameron, I'll keep this short. I'm just trying to put it behind me.
Cue appropriate butt sex joke.
And I think about my sons, if they'll know me when I get out, and God, if they'll want to.
Yeah, this isn't funny.
Yeah, maybe we should stop.
Why?
Yeah.
It's too good.
Go on.
Yeah. No, it's funny. Go ahead. You guys thought you were funny.
Was what I did worth it? Honestly, I think so. Am I good in the eyes of God? Maybe this is terrible, but I don't really care. You're all I got to talk to. The light in this dark hole.
What the hell are you doing?
We were just goofing off.
Go home!
This is where I live.
Then go someplace I can't see you for a long time, okay?
Yeah. Yeah, that was not okay.
We really work well together. Maybe we should start another project.
You do that?
Yeah, why not?
But I'm headed up to good old NorCal.
Do you have a job lined up?
Nope. Just rolling the dice.
Good for him.
A lot of big dogs out there, Stanny.
Good, because I'm hungry.
And they also won't send him out to pick up their kids.
I'm sure whatever you dream up will be incredible.
1, 2,
3.
Why the lag?
That's weird. I wouldn't pay for this crap.
The idiots must have messed it up. Now the game sucks even more.
New timestamp code should only take an extra 100 milliseconds tops. There's code in here that we didn't write. Someone hacked into Tank Battle. They added bytes that let multiple users play on a single phone line.
Do you guys have backdoors in your code?
Well, yeah, we always use something.
Did you tell anyone about that?
No, of course not.
Is it that guy again?
How'd you do it? You stole money out of my pocket by getting 12 modems to share a single phone line. You owe me how you did it.
I built a PBX-in software, my own private branch exchange. At 12's nothing. I'm working on 3 times that.
To make our overhead per user that many times smaller.
You do that in your head?
You're good at this. I mean, you could be hacking into anyone. I mean, I think you're only cloning our games and hacking our network. You spend all your time hating us? Or you really love what we do?
Who says it takes that much time?
I checked our top 10 users last month based on hours spent online. You were number 4.
That's good.
I could set up a software PBX for you.
Just because you ripped off Parallax does not make you a game designer. You know, not just sprinkling fairy dust on what somebody else has created.
Since I don't want the job, can I not have the lecture?
Yeah, right.
Give me a call if you want that PBX.
Okay.
New romantic interest? I wouldn't be surprised.
He's hacking us to get our attention. And I think he's the real deal. I can't believe I'm saying this, but I think we should hire him. He's interested. He gave me his resume, but I wanted to talk to you first. So.
You already hired him, didn't you? I spent the entire afternoon planning our legal strategy. What an efficient use of resources. Because if you keep making unilateral decisions like this,
Yeah.
I will not be sticking around. Okay?
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, she's made a lot of them. I think he's a good hire, though, honestly.
How was your day at the office, honey?
Good.
And?
And it's terrible. He hates it.
Sometimes I get to use the microfiche machine.
All right, this is my fault.
Oh, come on. Of course it isn't.
Yeah, he's punishing you. Peter, he hooked my father. got him deep on a few deals. The deals weren't real. All told, my father lost a few million. Peter never paid him back a penny. But I'm calling my father right now.
I've been stewing about this all day.
Of course you have.
Your dad is testing me.
I'm not gonna let you just.
I won't. Don't worry. So we can just let this breathe a sec.
Okay. I feel like Joe works better when he has an enemy anyway.
I'll see you at home. I love you.
I'm really excited for you guys to taste this.
I saw the takeout containers in the trash, Gordon.
Just testing.
My coder monkey said you came by and that your timestamp fix was genius. Our log says you were online for 9 hours.
Anyways, the way those nitwits coded it made the problem even worse. Did they show you the delay?
Yeah, Tom, this user who hacked our system. It's a software PBX that allows up to 50 users to play on a single phone line.
That would be huge.
Yeah. I'm tempted to go back to that VC jerk and see if it'll change his mind, but I can't bring myself.
You need a map of the existing network. Mutiny only sees a subset at any given time, but what if anyone who could log on, legitimately or not, did it at the same time?
Gordon!
Look, I gotta get started on this. Eat without me.
Eat without me? He's got to throw away the cocaine.
You can work here, but you cannot live here.
That's pretty funny. He said that to her once.
It's meant a lot to me.
The last one you sent, you signed it Catherine.
Cameron was my dad's name. I started using it after he died.
Yeah, father figure for sure here with Boz.
You can't just keep stuffing envelopes around here. Look, I suck at this. We need you to take a look at it. We'll get you an office. We'll get you your own corner.
Catherine, I just need some time to work some stuff out. Get my head straight.
Yeah, he just got out of prison a couple days ago.
Beautiful you let me work here. Just not ready for it, not yet.
How long do you need?
Honestly, I don't know.
Okay, so I was wrong. Boz is not going to be here at least right now. I don't think he's leaving the show.
Mr. Wheeler, this just came for you. Just says thank you for the opportunity. It's not signed. I think it's a waffle iron.
I know who it's from.
That's good. You could get a job selling waffle irons. Thank you. Alright, so it took a while, but Gordon might have actually found something he can focus on. Interesting. I don't think Gordon's gonna go work for Mutiny. I think Gordon might have actually just come up with his own thing that would be separate from it. I don't know, some type of hardware, software idea that he could sell. But I don't think Mutiny's in his future. Maybe the stuff he does benefits Mutiny, but I think Tom gets hired for sure. Well, he did get hired. I think Tom's going to be a character on the show is what I was really getting at there. Moving forward, I like the idea of growth. And I didn't even consider, but it really makes sense that maybe Boz isn't ready to jump back into middle or upper management after what happened with Cardiff and his subsequent prison time. He needs a little time to work on himself. He was recently divorced. Maybe he hasn't seen his kids at all the entire time he was incarcerated. But I like that we really are focusing on Mutiny right now. I don't know where we're going with Joe. He's the one kind of mystery to me right now, right? I don't know if he follows through and gets married. I don't see any problem, any trouble in paradise, but I don't know. Joe just seems like I don't feel like he's destined for the, marrying into the rich oil family world. That just doesn't seem like where the character is going or going to go. And I really do think he actually, very much cares about his fiance, girlfriend, whatever, fiance, I believe. But that doesn't mean that they end up together. I think that, we established Joe in season 1 as a, monomaniacal disruptor, right? A force. And I don't think playing a small cog is going to be going on very long. I think he's kind of challenged his future father-in-law or whatever to kind of keep him there. And I don't think it's going to work. I think that was kind of the idea. But But I mean, we'll see moving forward. I like the fact that everyone's kind of off doing their own thing right now, with the exception of the mutiny people, of course. But I do feel like we're going to see changes in the future for Joe and Gordon that kind of get them working as again, disruptive forces in the computer world, because I really feel like that's ultimately what the show's about. And that's what those three characters are here for, is the 80s computer boom. Probably going more into traditional internet, but we shall see where the show goes. All right, catch you next one, guys. Thank you.